What would you do if you had $38? You could go to Wendy's and get a Dave's Triple combo, like 4 Frosties, some French fries. I'll put the order up on screen because it deleted it off my app and I'm gonna have to pull it up later. I tried pulling up this exact order, but because it's still breakfast time, Dave from Wendy's said no. You could probably get a backpack for $38. I'm willing to bet. I think you could probably find a cheap hard drive for $38. I'm willing to bet you could find one of those preloaded emulation stations that are probably not legal from Amazon for like $38. But that's not what I did. Instead, I took that $38 of my hard-earned money. I went to work for that $38. But I took that money and I bought this. PlayStation 1, PS1 video game lot of 7 games. Kids, BRATZ, Barbie, Powerpuff Girls. It's going to be here any moment. It's coming in the mail today. Also contains CUBIX, Rescue Heroes, Bob the Builder, and M&M Shell Shock. Shell Shocked? Shell Shocked. Why didn't I put that money toward maybe a nice copy of Mega Man Legends, apart from the fact that I already own a copy of Mega Man Legends? And why do I keep saying $38 when it was a lot closer to $37? I just think $38 sounds better. Truthfully, today, I just want to figure out if these games were worth it, because I don't think they were, but we'll play them. And I know what you're thinking. I can hear you right now. You're saying, Zach, you already have so many PS1 games. You already have so many N64 games. You already have so many retro delights that you could play on your channel. After all, you are the most popular YouTuber. And to that I say, what about the folks who loved these games? What about your next door neighbor who grew up with the M&M's Shell Shocked game? And you're just going to ignore that? Not today. In all seriousness, there's a kind of like a joy that I get from bad games. And I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't. But especially old PS1 games, because I feel like during that era, it was harder to just crank out bad games. And I'm assuming these are going to be bad. I have not looked up anything for these games. But back in the PS1 days, it was harder. I mean, you had like your Bubsies and such, but it seemed like a lot of these licensed games were the ones that kind of went awry, from what I remember as a kid anyway. Because we bought them. We would buy, crappy licensed games. Everyone did. Well, maybe it was just us. So we're going to play each of these games, and then we're going to come back here and we're going to talk about them. So, wish me luck. And before we get going, if you wouldn't mind doing me a huge favor, hit subscribe. I don't know why I did that. That was... Yo! Okay, off to the races.
2 days later.
Well, it finally arrived. It arrived after I filmed the last piece, but, not in time for me to record that day. So we're gonna pop this bad boy open. Why am I breathing so heavy? This is just a box. Oh boy, this is how you know you're in for something good. We got a Target bag in here for safety. Oh geez, Louise. All right, okay, that can leave. All right, so we're gonna get a look at the games that I'm gonna be playing here over the next few days and chit-chatting about. Now, some of these, and I knew this going in, some of these do not have really any manual or any art or any cases or anything. Like this is just some like third-party aftermarket jewel case. But let's see what we got here. The Powerpuff Girls, Chemical XTraction, like extraction. Okay, I got that. Trying to avoid glare here. Next up is BRATZ, Dress Up, Get Down, and Be a BRATZ Superstar. Okay. The one that I'm personally the most excited for, M&M Shell Shocked. You think you could help? Barbie Race Ride. That's gonna be something. Again, I'm holding these at a weird angle because if I hold them dead on, we get that reflection. But we got Rescue Heroes, Molten Menace. This looks promising. Bob the Builder, Can We Fix It? And lastly, everyone's favorite CUBIX game, CUBIX Robots for Everyone, Racing Robots. As seen, focus, as seen on WB Kids. Take a look at that guy, if it'll focus that close. I don't know if it will. Look at that dude. There's something wrong with him. I just had to take a look at these before we got started, and I don't know how I feel. Oh gosh, I don't even know where to start with these, honestly. I guess we'll start with CUBIX. I don't know if you can hear my cat meowing, but she's not happy about this either. Now here's the thing. I'm sure we're going to talk about this later. In fact, I know we will because I recorded a lot of segments. But 2001 was one of the all-time years for gaming. I mean, we had Sonic Adventure, we had Halo, but what they don't tell you is we also had CUBIX Robots for Everyone, Racing Robots trademark. So let's go. I kind of like this little egg-looking thing. Sure, welcome to Bubble Town. Why not? I love this music. Now, one thing that I've noticed is that because I'm playing these games on my PS3 and it's going through an HDMI signal, a lot of these pre-rendered cutscenes look odd. Like they looked, I want to make it clear. When you played this on a PS1 as a kid, they did look a little better. They didn't look quite this bad. It's designed for a CRT, and I'm playing it on a 4K monitor, you know, through a PS3. So the fidelity is not 1-to-1. Okay, what do I do? Oh, so just forward is go. Okay. It's kind of, oh, okay. This is not, this isn't good. This is flat out just actually not good. Okay, so that's a speed. You don't want to go to the red. Yeah, this isn't great. It's, the controls are you go by holding forward, and then from there it's tank controls. I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping that by the look of the, you know, that title card there, I was hoping that this might be a little more interesting and a little more, maybe like you build out a robot and you can race that way. But instead, it's just this kind of tank control egg character. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so barfy. I'm gonna finish the lap though. I owe it to myself and to you, the viewer, to finish the lap. The controls in this are just so rough. The thing is, like, my hand hurts. Like, actively, my hand hurts. Oh, whoa, I boosted. Oh no, I'm getting attacked. My hand actively hurts from holding down the forward button. But at least I took first place, which is something that I've never done on this channel, I don't think, when it comes to a racing game. This is borderline unplayable. I'm sorry if you loved CUBIX Robots for Everyone, but this is not doing it for me. Possibly the most disappointing game I've ever played in my life, unfortunately, is CUBIX. And the main reason is because the controls were just that. Help! Excuse me. I had a frog in my throat. The controls were just that bad. It's holding forward to go. That didn't work for me. My hand hurt so bad after those 3 laps. I came in first, and I'd like to make it known that I am the champion. But I would say not worth your time or the pain you'll feel. It is rated E for everyone for mild violence, but like we're influencing the kids to crash robots into each other. I don't want my kid being a robot crasher. Kick him out of the house. I will say the art for CUBIX is really sweet. Hold on, I'm going to turn this around so you guys can see it. I have to cover some of it up because the case is very clearly broken, but the art's pretty slick. I like that. It's colorful. It's very Y2K. And this was, I don't know. I think CUBIX must have just been a show. I'm not positive. I don't know what CUBIX is. I've never associated myself with the CUBIX verse. Okay, let's go play the next game. I did not know that we were embarking on a knowledge adventure today, and I've never been more excited. Well, this music is funky as hell. I love this. The composer for Rescue Heroes Molten Menace did not need to go this hard, but they did for us.
Rescue Heroes, let's go.
Whoa. Jake Justice. Billy Blazes. We got Aerial Flyer. Rocky Canyon. Oh. Gil Gripper. Okay.
Rescue Heroes, do you read me? We have a disaster in progress.
You're smiling a lot for the fact that there's a disaster in progress.
We need to get out there and fast. Otherwise, we're talking.
This is a hellscape. This is groundbreaking. This is incredible. I love a good pre-rendered cutscene. You guys know this about me. It's me, Perndle.
But who's going to be the first out of the gate?
I think we gotta be
Air Rescue Specialist. Rocky Canyon. Rocky Canyon.
Sorry. Gil Gripper rides a jet ski. All right. Did anybody own this game? Well, obviously one person did because I bought it on eBay, but like, did anybody ever play this game?
Roger Houston speaking. Time to do flotation checks.
I can't hear.
Move forward.
Check.
Reverse.
Check.
Check. Oh my gosh. What's happening over here though? Is it did the waters just end? Oh, we got a person. How do I I'm sorry.
How'd you do that?
I knew you could do it.
Okay, that's one down. I can't turn. I'm just holding forward. Like there's
Good work.
I'm not controlling these turns. Oh, back it up. Back it up.
How'd you do that?
You did it.
Can I just spam? Oh, there's a jump. Can I just spam X and pick these people up? I can.
I'm impressed.
I'm about to speed run the hell out of this. Come on now. Hit that jump. Hell yeah, rescue the tiger. What is this?
I knew you could do it.
What is this game? I'm assuming this was made for tiny children.
Good work.
I mean, it's a Fisher-Price game, so obviously. And this whole episode is about kids' games. So obviously this is made for kids. But, like, I feel like this was made for especially tiny children. I don't know why the audio gets so quiet sometimes. We were really cooking there for a minute, but I feel like there's, like, nothing's happening anymore. Okay. Oh. Can I jump? Oh, do I have to submerge? Nice. Okay. Hit the gritty. All right.
Good work. Now that's what I call one happy family. Come on back to the
This is great. Continue. Am I about to beat this whole game? These animations were not bad. When did this come out? It's trademarked as 2001. So I mean, I guess that's actually not that great, but it's not that bad. What else came out in 2001, I wonder? Let me look this up. Okay, you know what? I take back what I said because Halo came out in 2001 and so did this. So the graphics of Halo were attainable. And I know that it's different hardware, but this is seeming more and more inexcusable. Check. Okay. Can I just spam X again? Got him.
I'm impressed.
It's just just ripping people off of rooftops. Let's go. Get in the jet, you bastard. We're going home. Guys, I'm doing it. I'm beating this whole game right now. Okay, I got some water. Where's this fire at? Saved a giraffe. And the fire go bye-bye. Nice. Let's give up some more water just so we have it. Let's be safe.
I knew you could do it.
I don't know if this counts as a game. I mean, I guess technically it does.
Good work.
I just saved a panda that I'm pretty sure said what the F to me. Let's play that back. All right. Oh, there's another fire. There's another fire. Okay, well, it's not having me go near the fire, so I can put this one out, though. Oh, come on. There's a lot of giraffes standing in water. I feel like they're not in that much danger. We are about to save the city, and I will not rest until the city is saved.
Okay.
Is there a speed run for this game? Because if not, I think I'm going to try. Maybe I'll set the world record on this game. Maybe there's going to be a separate video where I set the world record for a speed run of Rescue Heroes Molten Menace. All right. Am I missing people? I'm literally just spamming the only two action buttons that exist in this game.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you read me?
Yeah, I read you. I don't know why
Good
that
work.
grapple was necessary. I was not grappling over anything. I was just... Yeah. Okay, grapple over there. Mountain goats, follow me. Uh-oh. What am I doing? Why did I go backwards? Let's just hold forwards. Okay, there we go. Save the goats, people. You save the goats. You get the girl. You win the day. I actually don't know. I don't think you get the girl in this game, but you do win the day. I like how at the beginning this dude was like, it's a literal hellscape out there. I can't see you over like the smog and the smoke,
Rescue
and
specialist?
we're all
turn.
dead. And now this guy's like, save the goats from the lava. That's the priority.
Check.
You're ready to go.
Check. So we got a lot of animals to rescue here. I just want to know who released all these wild
did it.
animals onto the rooftops in this city.
Now
Can I?
that-
Am I stuck? There we go. I was gonna say, do not soft lock me out of this game. I've come too far. I've done too much. I've saved too many goats.
Gee, thanks.
That voice was a nightmare.
do it.
Where's he
Good work.
storing all these people and animals? Like, am I to believe that the tiger is stored in the same cargo bay as the little girl? I'm just gonna go sideways the whole time. Is there a penalty to this?
I'm
Whee!
impressed.
Oh, you're something special.
That was a twofer. That was a mother and child.
Okay, coming home.
Coming home. I like the idea that like all these people are rescuing, but like this guy just has missiles that he starts firing at the civilians. They're like, no, Jake, please. Was this Jake? I forgot what this guy's name is. I like all these little affirmations. They give me 1 or 2 per rescue. It's just very, you know, makes me feel good about myself.
You're the best.
Thanks. Nice. Hell yeah, jump the lava, baby. Oh no. Yes. Let's go. This is gonna be like a boss level. I didn't expect this. I thought surely we were gonna be done. I didn't think that Billy Blazes would be a playable character. I thought Billy Blazes was an NPC, a non-player character. I was wrong. Is there anyone around that could scream check for us, please?
Check.
Thank you. Just driving straight through the lava. Who gives a single shit? Water. There we go. Get down here, son. We're going home. Okay, we're getting all these tigers. You're coming home safe with me today, buddy. Come on, big cat, let's go home. Wait a minute. That's me saying great job. I'm saying great job to myself, right? Or is it the space guy that's telling me good job? As a reminder, Halo came out this year that this game was released. Halo, the original Halo. Yes! Perndle is awarded honorary membership of the Rescue Heroes. I'm printing this. I'm going to print this and put it on my wall. My certificate of honor. This is to certify that Perndle is awarded honorary membership of the Rescue Heroes. Perseverance, teamwork, and safety. Wait, what? Oh my gosh. I can't believe this is just a regular day for them. Here they go. Oh my gosh. Well, we did it. We beat the game. We beat Rescue Heroes. Was I expecting to beat Rescue Heroes Molten Menace today? No, I wasn't. As a matter of fact, I was planning on playing multiple games today, but I found myself so caught up and intrigued by Molten Menace that I just had to finish it. There are a few lies, however, that I'd like to point out from the case. It says 6 missions with multiple levels to provide hours of excitement. Shelby, how long was I in that room for? 30 minutes, if you couldn't hear her, which you might not have been able to hear. And I think 10 of those minutes-ish was set up. So hours of excitement, that's a lie. It says 5 cool rescue vehicles, including Gil Gripper's jet ski and air rescue specialist's hang glider. That's true. Awesome 3D graphics and special effects. I'm going to give that one a maybe. They tried. As I said just moments ago, Halo 1 came out around this time, and I know that's not like the benchmark for the best looking game around, and it was on different hardware. You know, I get that. But still, there's that almost makes this inexcusable. And then it says fun with learning, builds problem solving and thinking skills. Now look, I understand this is a child's game. This is made for children. It's rated E for everyone. It's produced by Knowledge Adventure and Fisher Price. But nothing in there, I didn't feel like I learned anything. As a matter of fact, I may have left even more. Yeah, you can come through. I just see you poking through the background. You want to come be in my video? She said no. Hey, I'm recording here. But I didn't learn anything when I was playing this game. It was literally press forward, hear someone yell check at you loudly, and there certainly wasn't any problem-solving skills. You could do one of 4 things. You could go forward, backward, press X, or press circle. I don't think that qualifies as problem-solving. But I will say that front cover kind of rips. Like if I was a kid and I wasn't as concerned about, riveting gameplay, I might have liked that. I might have saw the cover and said, that looks like something that I want to play. So all in all, Rescue Heroes Molten Menace, not too bad. Not too bad. Wow. Beautiful. Stonehenge. Oh, I thought that was part of the game. It was just a title card. Barbie, software for girls. Well, guess what? I'm a 34-year-old guy with a YouTube channel, and we're gonna play this because it was a part of the pack that I bought. I think it's frozen. I'm not joking. I think it's frozen. We're gonna give it another minute. Let's see if something happens. It's thinking about it. This does not bode well for Barbie Race Ride. Okay. I think that's our sign for this one. This game was a massive disappointment. Barbie Race Ride. Software for girls that doesn't even start up. What a shame. And I don't think the disc was in that bad of shape. Let me take a gander. Yeah, like the disc is not very scratched, so I don't know if it was just like a huge bug in the game. I will say I think it's funny that behind the disc there's just like an actual still photo image of like of a Barbie doll on a horse. It looks so serene. And in case you were curious, you can save $10 by mail on Barbie Super Sports for PlayStation game console. I have a feeling that Barbie Super Sports would function just about as well as Barbie Race and Ride, which is to say not at all. I can't give this game a fair judgment, to be fair, because I didn't get to play it. So based on the back cover, I'll show you guys some of this. We have, looks like a split screen horse race. You can jump over streams, logs, and other obstacles in a first-person view, ride trails day and night, and solve challenging games and puzzles. But I guess what I'm confused about is why is there a puzzle game in the middle of a Barbie horse racing game? I just don't get it. I think I maybe not the core demo. I'm not the core demo. This is not for me. Whoa, this is a Class 1 game product? Can we fix it? Yes, we can! Okay, we can skip the cutscene. I don't think we need to have the backstory of Bob the Builder. Now, I want to point out, I know that I'm playing kids' games. I know these are not designed for adults. This is made for kids. So I'm going to try to approach it with the lens of like, hey, maybe if I was a kid, would I like this? Let's find Pilchard. I don't know. Where could Pilchard possibly be? Got it. Found Pilchard. That was so easy. So easy. Wait, that was it? Okay, you know what? Here's the thing. There are 3 games in Bob the Builder. Okay, and I'm going to try starting right now. I know I've been editing up to now. Starting right now, I'm going to do an uncut speed run of Bob the Builder. Can we build it and see if I can get there? Okay, ready? And go. Before anyone gets too upset, there are more than 3 games, as I realize shortly, and it's not a speed run, so I'm gonna be cutting this part. Boom. That's 1 down. Come on. That's 2. That's 2. That's 3. Boom. Okay, let's go to 4. Knock it down. Boom. That's 4. Okay, get back. Get out of there. Get out of there. We got to go to the next game. Got to go to the next game. We are speed running right now. Oh, you have to finish knocking them down. Oh, no. Okay. I've already effed up this speed run so bad. Oh, no. I changed my mind. I'm not going to be doing an uncut speed run because I've apparently messed this up already. Well, guys, we're almost done with Bob the Builder. But see, like, the back shows a lot, like more games. I see the knock it down, but I see there's one where like Bob is like fixing pipes. So what happens? Like, oh, I can change the difficulty. I was playing on easy like a chump. All right, let's try to find Pilchard on hard mode. I didn't know I was having to find Pilchard on easy mode. So the thing is, it's not where Pilchard is, because like you can't just like leave it there. You have to really listen for that meowing or the snoring, the purring. It's a good thing I'm playing with headphones. This is really hard. This is too hard now. Okay, I'm here. Do I have to press X? Oh, I had to press X. I thought I was just gonna auto. Okay, that was not as hard as I thought. Maybe I'm just struggling with the children's game. But my thing is like, how do we fix the pipes? Let's go to medium because I'm gonna be scared. Let's build it up. Is this where I fix the pipes? Okay, this is great. Not only can I fix it, but I have the confidence to take on the world. Really. Can you get the next section now? This is too easy. I should have done hard mode. I would not drive on that bridge. I would not drive on this bridge. What is happening? Okay, so what I guess what I'm confused about is I don't see any of the other games. Oh my gosh, there's a lot. Okay, I see. This is so there's a whole selection. I just scratched the surface. Why is he just making fart noises? Me after I eat Taco Bell. Get away from the seats. Okay, I don't think we need to continue that one. I think we all see where that's going. I'm going to do a couple more of these. Let's see what's up with Wendy's birthday. Wild West Wendy. Okay, so we're dancing. 98% of this game is loading screens, is what I'm gathering. Okay, we can skip the cutscene. Uh-oh. This isn't a cutscene. Guys, I'm playing this. What? That wasn't a game. That's not a game. No, I don't want to dance again. I don't ever want to dance again. A little Careless Whisper for you guys. Parental options. Only your parent can control the volume, and God forbid a child controls whether they're listening in mono or stereo. Go back. Who cares? Let's do Travis's race day. Let's race with Dizzy. Uh-oh. Believe it or not, this is a more enjoyable racing experience than CUBIX. I'm saying it right now. The Bob the Builder's racing minigame is a far superior racing experience to CUBIX. Come at me in the comments. Except for I don't know how this tractor's keeping up with me. I'm clearly the faster species. A little more lead time would be nice. My old man reactions aren't what they used to be, but again, this is a game for kids, so maybe it's not supposed to be. Oh, yep, get out of there. Come on. We're doing this. We're taking home the gold, baby. We're taking home the gold. No one can stop us now. No one can stop me now. Yes. Yes. Eat it. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. Absolutely. So let's talk about Bob the Builder. Bob the Builder, can we fix it? Yeah, I guess we can. So there were like a lot more game modes in this than I expected. I feel like a lot of these kids games just didn't have a lot. It was, you'd load up the menu and there'd be like one mode or like, I don't know. I don't want to spoil anything because I don't know where I'm slotting the Bob the Builder one in, but there weren't always a great selection of titles. The correct syntax for that should have been there wasn't a great selection, not weren't. Get it right, Zach. Get it right. For anyone who's curious, that's what the disc and the kind of insert of Bob the Builder looks like. I don't think probably most people are curious. I did think it was interesting that this was made by BBC and NTHQ combined. It's just an interesting combination. We're just gonna say interesting. I don't think Bob the Builder was worth the price. Not a bad game. I shouldn't have bought this. MAGA entertainment. I shouldn't make that joke. So if I'm gonna be transparent with all of you, this is probably the game that I'm looking forward to the least. This came out in 2003, by the way, which is late for a game to look like this. So I was a kid in the 90s and early 2000s, and I was definitely not their target demographic. I don't know anything about BRATZ, so we're just gonna press the start button and see what happens. Merples. All right, Merples to the rescue. Whoa, formal funk? Sign me up. I think Jade's cool. I think Jade, it says that her fashion passion matches her outlook on life. Oh, there's someone narrating it in the background. The music is so loud I could barely hear it. Okay, so is this a rhythm game? Oh, hell yeah. I cannot wait to freestyle. All right, let's do this. Who needs to practice when you are the BRATZ rhythm master?
Perfect. Cool. Amazing. Good. Break it down. Perfect.
Missed. This is honestly more fast-paced than I would have expected from a BRATZ game.
Break it down.
I'm sorry I'm not talking. This is taking all my focus. When do I get to freestyle? Freestyle. Yeah. Break it down. Break it down. Freestyle. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening when I freestyle. She's just sitting there. Freestyle, damn it. Her saying how good I'm doing or how poorly I'm doing every time is messing up my rhythm so bad I can't even explain it to you. Like, she doesn't need to say it on every single one. I'd also like to point out that this is not in sync with the music. Like, this is not rhythmic.
Break it down. Perfect. Good. Perfect.
This is not in sync with the music. That's driving me crazy. I think that's enough for BRATZ. You know what time it is. We're talking about BRATZ. Dress up, get down, and be a BRATZ superstar. Now, I've played a lot of games in my time. I've never played a rhythm game that didn't go to music. And that's what this is. And I want to be clear. I did not play more than just the level that I showed you, right? Like I played one level. I did play it on the hardest mode. So there's that. And the hardest part was that every single time you would hit the action button to hit the rhythm in big air quotes, you would have one of the characters shouting at you. Like I would have Jade being like, "Great job, you did it, fantastic," and that throws off your rhythm for a rhythm that doesn't exist because the song is at a different tempo and you're not playing to that song. Oh, sorry, don't mean to get worked up. My case for this one is completely falling apart. But in case you were curious, BRATZ Slumber Party, Beauty Sleep Never Looked So Good, was available. So, in case you're looking for that, you can have it. Gotta say, for the fact that this one came out in 2003 also, like that's late in the game. Like we had good games in 2003. In fact, let me see when like Guitar Hero came out. Okay, Guitar Hero came out in 2005, so 2 years later. So I stand corrected there. But DDR was already a thing. I get that they were probably limited by the hardware of the PS1, but I can't get behind the Bratz game. I'm so sorry. If anyone out there is a huge Bratz fan and watching this channel, I find that unlikely. But if you are, I'm sorry. If you are, I'll tell you what. If you're a fan of the Bratz game and you watch this channel, I'll ship this to you for free. Just drop a comment. Chemical Extraction. You know, no shame. I used to love Powerpuff Girls. The animation was great. Writing was funny. It was a good show. I don't know. I feel like any time around that era when they transitioned a cartoon into 3D, it was always just so cool to see.
Where the mayor rules with an iron pickle.
An iron pickle? I don't know if that joke needed to be made. Okay, what are my controls here? Okay, so it's just a fighting game? He just chucked a desk at me. Okay, he's got me stun locked. He's got me stun locked. Oh no. Okay, bam. And eat it. I don't even know who this guy is. Bam. Player 1 wins. That's right, baby. Okay, that's 1 of 2 rounds. Can I just like literally spam attack here? Yeah, I'm basically stun locking him when I punch. Okay, maybe not. That was so easy. Is that it? Is that the gameplay loop? I'm already 17% done with this game. Or done with, you know, one of the characters anyway. I forget what their names are. Can I just punch like I was before? Come on, get out of there. Knock it off. This is a lot harder than the first fight. How can I pick stuff up? You know what? This is not a bad fighting game. It's lacking a lot, but it's not for what it is. This is not a bad fighting game. Like I could see myself having fun with this as a kid. I don't know that I necessarily want to seek it out right now, but it's neat. I see the appeal. Now I'll admit, I liked this game. I think, and I don't have a case for it. It just came in this little half-broken jewel case. But I actually liked the Powerpuff Girls Chemical Extraction fighting game. I kind of want to play more of it. The controls were fine. I feel like it would have been better suited on a different platform because to me, with that sort of like 3D move around, beat 'em up, you know, type one-on-one fighter game, with the low graphic fidelity of the PS1, it just made it a little hard to see kind of what was going on. But this was fun. The sound effects were fun. It felt good when a hit landed. You know, I as much as I was thinking I would be here just pointing out the flaws of these children's games, I got Powerpuff Girls Chemical Extraction. Not bad. I may play more of this. Maybe I'll try to 100% it on stream or something. Maybe, just maybe. Okay, time for M&M's Shell Shocked. This is frankly the moment that I've been waiting for. I have no idea what this game is, but we're going to find out. I haven't even really looked too much at the case yet. I just know that the M&Ms are in it.
Andy? Are we being phased out?
Is that the actual voice actors from the commercial? What can possibly take this long to load for an M&M's game? So it's driving by itself. Is this the whole thing? Am I just steering? Oh, jeez. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're supposed to hit the boxes. I'm over here avoiding them like a dummy. Bam, bam. Get this. Got that. We're rescuing the M&Ms. Whoa, don't hit the motorcyclist. Whoa, we're at an intersection. This has got to be a new record. What is that? Checkpoint. Nice. And I got a life. Well, I don't have a life. I'm playing M&M's. I'm playing an M&M's video game as a full-grown adult. Whoa! Who's driving this fast, and how are they accelerating so quickly as well? Is what I want to know. So the point of this game is to just drive as irresponsibly as you can while picking up M&M's. Did that guy just die? Did he just die? Did he just get annihilated?
I will remember you.
I mean, I guess I need to get to level 2 because I feel like this cannot be all there is. Whoa! Watch out, champ. Certainly there's more to it than just the... Oh! Oh my gosh! That genuinely scared me. My gosh, that motorcyclist just got killed. They are ruthless in this game. I want to also be clear that the only controls here are left and right. I guess I beat level 1. Okay, it's just more of the same it looks like, but I'm gonna try Zone B and see what we think. I mean, I feel like I owe that to myself because I was maybe more excited for this game than I should have been. Music rips. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, it's the exact same thing. It's just a different biome. These motorcyclists need to watch out because they keep getting themselves killed. All right, I don't know that we necessarily need to keep playing this. I'm wildly disappointed. Let's crash. Now I know that I was very excited about M&M's Shell Shocked, and I want to point out, I now see that there are other levels other than just like straight up racing levels. It felt like they were trying to sell me M&Ms. And I'm sure that's what I'm willing to bet that's all they were trying to do. And that's fine. You can make a game selling something it's merchandising. It's been a thing forever. And on the back here, the M&M's minis are in charge. The candy factory is going berserk. Chaos, colors, and chocolate are everywhere. You think you could help? That's so stupid. So here's the thing. There are levels in this, supposedly, I did not have the patience to get to them, that are running, jumping, flying, surfing, and driving. So I just played the driving levels, but there really wasn't anything to it. You just kind of collected things. You collected M&Ms, and you watched motorcyclists get killed. And I felt bad. I felt bad because they really got clobbered. I will say, though, I do have like a very strong affinity for this style of art. This like very, very Y2K, early sort of 3D animation. Because you figure you get Toy Story back in whatever it was, like 98. And that was like the beginning of the CGI animated movies. And they were still getting a hang of it. And this game came out in 2000. And this is one of those games that I feel like if I had the time, if I had the energy to sit down and just like F around with a game for a while, I might play this one. But if I'm going to spend my time on a game, I want to, like, I just picked up Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'd rather spend my time playing that or like any other retro game, apart from some of the ones we've talked about today, because, you know, those are not amazing. Disappointed for sure, but overall not that bad. So, you know, take from that what you will. So the question remains, am I satisfied with this purchase of $38 that I could have spent literally anywhere else? And the answer, I think, is no. I wish I could tell you I was satisfied with these games. And I will be giving away pretty much any of these games. If anybody wants them, just comment which one you want, and I'll send you the game. I mean, if you're 18 or older, I feel like it's weird to like send games to minors. But if you played these games growing up and you want one, just let me know, because I'm not doing anything with them. Maybe the Powerpuff Girls one. I actually kind of liked that one. That and Rescue Heroes Molten Menace. I'm probably going to try to set a world record on that. I looked it up, and the world record is like 17 minutes and something. I don't know how to do speed runs. I don't know how to like set it up, but I have a buddy who does. And so I'm going to have him come help me set that up, and we're going to speed run Rescue Heroes Molten Menace one of these days. So my advice to you, let's round this out. My advice to you would be that if you have $38, spend it doing something you love, not on these games. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you liked this video, and if you wouldn't mind doing me a favor, hit subscribe if you want more content like this. And if you want to hang out with a bunch of other nostalgic gamers, check out the Discord, because we have a Discord where we just talk about old nostalgic games and hang out and just BS all day. So, you know, it's a good time. Come hang. All right, and with that, I will see you guys next week. Peace.